Hello, welcome back to Skeledon, Bushcraft and Survival. And I was thinking, I'm kind of in the mood for spruce needle tea, but more specifically, blue spruce. I'm going to hold it close to the camera so you can see the blue tips on it. Now, blue spruce does not grow normally, well, naturally, in these parts. But we can order it and have it delivered and then plant it. And I have one and it's doing real good. Every once in a while, I clip off a limb and get some needles off of it and make some spruce needle tea. Now there's two different ways of fixing this. A, being a survival way, and then B, being, well, a bushcraft way. A bushcraft way, you're more into the flavor than the vitamins and all that. And for the survival, you're wanting the vitamins and stuff. But it's high in vitamin C and vitamin A. And I'm going to do it the bushcraft way. So what I got here is I got a tea kettle. And I do want to point this out. I was watching a video from Swamp Valley. I'll leave a link in the description. And I saw him do this right here and I thought that was a pretty good idea. So I fixed it right up and I'm using it too. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description. It's a really good idea. Anyways, I've got 2 cups of water in this tea kettle. And I'm going to take the needles off of this right here, this limb. And I'm going to put it inside the pot. Now, if you were doing it for a survival situation, then you would want to boil the water first and then take the needles off and let it steep for, 5-10 minutes. I'd say probably 8 to 10 minutes instead of 5 to 10. But nevertheless, though, doing it the way that I'm doing it is taking the vitamin A and just throwing it out the window. But the flavor is more intense. So that's the reason why that I'm doing it this way. Anyways, I got 2 cups of water here. And I'm going to go ahead and take these needles right off of the limb and drop them in. Now I don't want the brown ones. I don't want the brown needles. They kind of die it off. But I definitely want the blue tips. With blue spruce, not all the tips are blue, but a lot of them are. And as I was taking this off, I was looking and see which one has the blue tips and which one don't. Now, you can dry these and keep them all summer long and all winter long, but it's an evergreen, so it's got them all year round. But the reason why that you might want to do that is because, you see, the bottom limbs, they die off, and spruce gets really tall. So you might not be able to reach them. I'm just wanting to pick off about a handful of them. Then I'll get a fire going and bring it to a boil. And take this limb off, set this aside. All right. That should be enough. I'm gonna put these on there. All right. Now, to get the fire going, I'm going to be using, I've heard it called ribbon grass, and I've heard it called tiger grass. So whichever one you want to call it, but this is from last year. It's all dead, and you can have a downpour with rain. Very next day, just I mean, literally just the next day, the first of the morning, with the dew still out, you can break them off and you can get a fire going with them. So it's a really cool grass. Anyways, I'm going to get a fire going with this and then put the bigger stuff on there. What we do have growing around here is cedar. Cedar is almost the spruce equivalent. Almost. It has a poison in it, so you gotta fix it just right if you're gonna drink a tea on that. But I might show that later on. All right. Now, one cool thing about this, and I liked about it, is that it's adjustable. So, when you want to lower it down, you can lower it down to whatever size or whatever height that you want. And bring that up to a boil. Now, anyways, while that's heating up, I wanted to show you how to make some bushcraft tongs. Take some cordage, take some, well, take a limb and cut it down so you got two pieces like this. Fit them together the way that you want them to fit, and then put a notch in them. That's for the string or the cordage to go. Now, what I do is I start off with a clove hitch. Just like that right there. Keep these together the way that I want them. And I think that's the way I want them actually. So on one, put the clove hitch on it. Cinch it down tight. Put put the other one on there. Now, you want to leave some spacing. So, leave about a 1/2 of an inch of space in between. Wrap it around once, twice, maintaining that 1/2 of an inch. And then, when you come around that second time, take it around and then tighten it back up like this and wrap it this direction. You only have to do it a couple of times. And when you come like that right there, come to that point, just tighten it up. And you got you a pair of Bushcraft tongs. And what's really nice about this, looking around for my cup. I'll be right back. So, see, it has a really good hold of the can. Flat on both sides, so it can hold the can real nice and easy. And I'm just using a soup can for a cup, so it comes in handy if I'm using this to boil water in. So, I'm just going to set that aside. And that is how you make a set of Bushcraft tongs. And of course you can cut the string off, or the cordage off. Well, I'll come back when it's ready to, when it's boiled and ready to drink. We're getting ready to come to boil. I smell it. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Okay, well, let me position the camera a little bit better then. Yeah. Alright, sure you can hear it. It's whistling away. Gotta let it boil a little bit longer though, but not very much. Alright. Boy, I smell it. Alright, now, this is pure optional, but 1 teaspoon of honey mixed with it really brings out the flavor and sweetens it up. It makes it really good. Something you might want to try. Okay. Put it over that a little bit. And there we go. Set that off to the side. And now, when you pour it in, it'll mix in with the honey as you go. Less stirring. and let that sit and cool down for a bit, and then you're ready to drink. I'll come back when it's ready. Well, I'm back, and it's cool enough to drink now. So, let's see how it tastes. Yeah, it tastes really good. If spruce grows where you are, you can try this recipe. It tastes pretty much the same from regular spruce to blue spruce, but it's a little bit different. And that honey, that honey makes it perfect. Well, I hope that you do give it a try. I hope that you enjoyed the video. And if you liked the video, smash the like button. If you're new, please subscribe. Thank you to all the ones that have subscribed. And share and all that good stuff. I look forward to seeing you soon.